It was a lovely spring afternoon, and Thomas was enjoying the warm sunshine and the nice cool breeze. Suddenly, George rolled up. "Hello, Thomas," said George in a low voice. "Hello, George," said Thomas. "What do you want?" Suddenly, but before George could answer, Thomas let out a loud sneeze. Achoo! Oh, I'm sorry, George. What were you going to say? Oh, I was just going to say, "Hi, Thomas. How are you today?" "I'm good." Achoo! "I'm good, George. Are you okay, Thomas?" "Yeah, George, you're covered in pollen, and I have hay fever, and that makes me sneeze. Oh, my eyes hurt now. Oh." Thomas started rubbing his eyes. "Don't do that, Thomas. It hurts them." "I can't help it, George. They hurt like hell." And he went back to rubbing. "Oh, I'm sorry that you have hay fever, Thomas. I didn't know that you had hay fever. Well, it kind of is my fault, but I didn't tell anyone. But still, clean yourself up, Jesus." "Oh, I'm sorry, Thomas," said George in a guilty voice, and he turned around and walked away. Thomas continued sneezing for the rest of the afternoon until Ashima rolled up to him. "Hello, Thomas," said Ashima. "Hello, Ashima. What do you want?" said Thomas. "Well, I was just here to say, achoo! Hello. You are covered in pollen. Get away from me," said Thomas, and he bumped Ashima really hard. "Ow," said Ashima. "Get away from me. I have hay fever," said Thomas. "Don't come near me if you have pollen on you." "Thomas, you made me kill a person." That doesn't matter. I just don't want to be around people who have pollen on them. Jesus. "It's okay, Thomas. I can relate," said Jeb. "Shut up, Jeb," said Thomas in an annoyed voice. "Oh, what did I do to you?" Existed, that's what," said Thomas. And he rolled away. Later, Thomas was in Brandon Box when he saw James. "Hello, Thomas," said James. "Lovely day, isn't it?" "James, do you have pollen on you?" "No." "Why?" said James. "Well, it's just that everyone's been covered in pollen, and I've been easing." "Oh, I can relate, Thomas. I have hay fever as well." "Really?" "Yes, I do, but not as bad as yours. They say that you can get through it in the end." "Well, you're not as stupid as I thought," said Thomas. "Thank you," said James. I appreciate the commentary." "Psych! That's the right... Psych! I didn't mean that," said Thomas, and he bumped James really hard and knocked him off the rails. "Ow!" said James. "Oh no, I'm in a field of flowers. Achoo! 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 I'm okay." "Oh, well, I guess he does have plot armor since we don't really have that many recurring characters," said Thomas, and he turned around and chuffed away to go spend the rest of the day in his house.